Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of our Let's Play series of Voxel Tycoon. It's been a few days since I've gotten to touch the game, so I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. We left off last episode figuring out that we did not get far enough in our research tree to actually supply this industrial building 2 with enough iron plates. We don't even have the ability to make iron plates yet. So looking at the lab, looks like we are pretty far away from getting to that 135 required to unlock that metal fabrication, and this business is set to expire today. So the question is, do I save it? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how the game handles business closures. Is this just gone and then eventually it comes back, or do we lose that opportunity to ever supply Glenwood with iron plates if we don't get to it? We're sitting on 2.1 million, so it's not like we don't have the money to do it. It's just, it feels like we're paying a tax because we didn't get to it in time, and we were pretty quick with our research. I guess that's not entirely true. We could have built a couple more labs and dedicated more iron towards it. So that's the decision on the table today. Last episode, we also tripled our production, or doubled it, and then tripled it, and we are finally making enough wood. We are overproducing on the beams, which is great, because I think we were thinking about expanding down here, and they have a requirement of beams and planks, which is awesome. We figured out that the conveyors work. You can just adjoin them like this, and they'll split, which is cool. I thought we had to use that filter, but it makes sense the filter is actually used to filter. Who would have thought? And we can increase our plank production if this isn't enough, because we just have it directly coming out of this warehouse. We did figure out that this warehouse is redundant. I think VCR showed us, or .VCR pointed that out. We could have directly came out from the mine here, which is the sawmill, and straight into the circular saw. But that's okay. It gives us a little bit of a buffer, not the end of the world. Okay, so that's really it. We're waiting for research, I guess, and we need to make the decision now. Are we going to save this business from closing, or are we okay to let it die? And a part of me feels like that's a little bit of a failure if we let a business go, but I'm not sure that the game expects us to cater to every single business in time. But this will be the first one we miss. That's why I'm kind of a little hesitant to... I almost want to spend the money to save it. And maybe that's what we'll try in our playthrough, is to just always make sure we get the goods. I'm wondering, though, as we expand, if that becomes impossible, because there's just so many demands that pop up and you can't get to all of them. So I'm torn. I want to save it, but I don't want to spend $250,000 in doing so. Though I'm sure we'll make it back pretty quick. $565 per plate. And then the other question is, if I click this button, how long does that prevent the business from closing? Because we're still pretty far out from having this research done. So I wish I knew the answers. I think I'm going to let the building close, and we're going to just work on expanding out instead, and then hopefully this pops back up at some point. Sad day, but there we go. The business closed. It's gone. It just disappears off the map. Okay, and we got a red business went bankrupt in Glenwood Springs. Feels bad. I don't feel great about that. That's okay. We tried. We just didn't get the research done in time. Okay, so looking at Fillmore, 1.2 mil to unlock this, and this actually does have copper for us. And I think we were working on mining 2 in here, which is great because this allows us to do copper and stone. So this is coming in at the exact right time, in my opinion. The problem is our wood is over here, and I need to run a train this way if I'm going to do trains. I imagine I will, given just the distance and all that. Okay, so let's slow this down, because I think this is about to finish. Okay, no, we'll let this go. Let's buy this. We're exploring the world. Please wait. First time we've bought anything, a new region in this game, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, cool. Yep, the game just expanded out to the right, so now we can see way more, and we own rights to deliver to Fillmore. That's exciting. Congratulations on finishing mining 2. I'm going to pause it real quick, and we're going to look at this. Okay. Fillmore region. Cool. We spent 1.2 million just to unlock an industrial city that needed. That's pretty neat. Okay. So, stone processing. Copper smelting is what we should probably go after, but we don't have any copper bars coming in. And copper bar requires coal as well. That's interesting. Glass production requires us to have sand, which we don't have. We don't make stone. We could do gasoline or diesel engines, but we don't have iron on this research lab. What is this? Wood beams. We can do storage too. That's probably what we'll do. And everything else. Oh no, we could do woodworking as well, which gives us the next woodworking option. Furniture and wood frames. Cool. Let's do... I don't feel like we really are hurting on storage right now. Maybe that becomes an issue further. But let's do this so that we have the ability to provide this good in the event that it pops up. And then we're going to need to change this from beams to planks. And that means I need to find everybody on this route. Which it's been a couple days since I've played, so bear with me. Okay, I think it's here. This is car 74. You're part of the CR Woodbeam Lab. Yeah, okay, good. And I guess I could have just clicked on here too, right? Logistics. Building accepts that. So we want it to accept, yeah, wood beams, which we're trying to do. So this needs to be edited. You're not going to go here. You're actually going to go here. Williamstown Annex. Take a full load of that. And then you can still deposit down there. Okay, cool. But then for each guy, I need to say that you want this. And I think there's a way to do it. I'm just not remembering off the top of my head. CR Woodbeam Lab. I guess I can just click on each car here, but I thought there was a way to show all vehicles within the... Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well. Alright, so I think I did that right. Hopefully we see some beams flowing in here. Looks like we do. Yep, I know it's unprofitable. We're okay on that. Alright, cool. So without getting too much more distraction here, we are providing the wood beams to our research so we can start working on wood processing. And we have this new Fillmore area that we need to think about. And mining 2 just finished, so we can start outputting copper too. So I'm thinking of train line out here, and then we can also branch out here and then load the copper and return it. And maybe do some copper processing in this area so that we can also pull from the coal mines, which are right here as well. And then we need to think about getting our iron or our wood goods all the way down here. And I haven't even messed with trains yet, so I imagine each train has a car type, which would mean we're running a train down here. I guess it would be reusing the rail, so that would help offset some of the costs. But okay, how does rail building work in this game? $3.95. Oof. And there's electrification. That's cool. Do I need to worry too much about slope or anything like that? I don't know. Okay, so we need some sort of train station. A freight station. I'm not worried about unloading from... I think we'll unload into the train and then into like a warehouse, and then the warehouse to each of these. So we'll just do this last leg by truck. I don't need to get this super close. And do I also do a separate train station just for copper is the question. Probably. I mean, that makes sense to me to do it that way. Okay. So I can specify the platform length. That changes the cost. Makes the entrapment slightly bigger. Number of platforms, I can do 2. That's kind of cool. If I want this to be like a through station instead of a terminus, but this is a giant mountain. Feels bad to start with the terminus station, but I guess that's what we'll do just to try to figure out trains and understand it. So we have Fillmore South, which will maybe actually do passengers too at some point. I should have done double. Can I expand it after the pack? But I just spend like 31k. How much do I get back? I get it all back, I think. Maybe do I want to do 2 now that I just deleted it? I got all my money back because timed it in advance, so we can kind of mess around with this. Oh, C and V and then Z and X. Those are handy. My thought process for 2 is we could do goods and transports, but I guess we could just... This isn't going to be like a crazy high throughput station, so we'll just do 1 now that I deleted it, right? And I'm sure this track building is going to be equally fun. So it's just orthogonal. There's no curve really happening here. Okay, that's a lot of money. We'll come straight out here. And then we will come to about here. Works for me. And then I don't think I'm going to make these double track for the longest time. I'll try to do like slipways or whatever, passing lanes, and eventually this will be double tracked. I guess that's probably what's going to happen. But for right now, I'm not planning on it. Let's go like around the lake. It'll look cool. Go right here. And something like this. And we'll stop like we'll stop here and give ourselves plenty of room to build up if needed. Okay, so that's our first train line. Cost us a pretty penny. That's okay. I don't know if trains need to enter depots frequently or if it's just like Transport Fever where you'll never use it except to sell and to upgrade and to buy new. So maybe we don't need too many depots. We do need a station here. And I'm thinking we might want to do 2 here. Let's see if we do 2 for the double track, and then we could do like a crossing maybe. I guess we can start with 1, figure out trains, and then expand if we need to. We'll just start with 1 for now. Alright, so that is our first train route connection. And what am I doing with this? This was to bring copper back, but now we want to get wood up. So if I build, let's see, let's build some freight stations here. That's all in range. That's pretty forgiving in terms of range here. Okay, let's go here. How do I want to do this? What makes the most sense? We'll go here. That's still in range. Wow. Oh, because the train station has its own entrapment range. That makes sense. We'll go here and here. That lets us bring 2 wood types up here specifically. We could have used this, but I'm using that for research, so I'll make my own treks specifically for this. And then we need some storage. So we will do a large warehouse, I guess. We'll do 2 of them. Why not? And I'll just put them right next to the... We're spending money now. No worries there. Oh, I don't like that. I want it 1 further up. Delete. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Storage, warehouse, large. I can't do it one more up. Whatever. Warehouse, large. Okay, cool. So you will be our beams and you will be our planks. And now I need a car. Let's look at... Oh, I probably should have built the train car first and figured it out. I'll just be cheesy and build the depot off the end for now, and then we can remove it. It's really taking up a lot of space, actually. Whatever. For science. Okay. Holy crap. Yeah, it's by car type. That makes sense. 212. We're going to need to build up some money again here. So we've got the GS4, the Light Mikado, the P36, C17 class, and the Class O or Class 0. Probably Class O. And we have different types of cars, just like we had different types of trucks. Looks like the difference in cost, speed, weight, and power. And they all run on Steam because we haven't unlocked diesel yet. So, should we go for like a... I really don't know what the weight ratio and power ratio to weight and any of that stuff. So I'm just kind of guessing. Let's start for like a... Okay, so P36 running cost is $81,550. $93,750. So it's just a function of the cost. We get 15 miles per hour more and more power, which means longer trains potentially, but it weighs more. And this GS4 costs a lot more. Let's just start with the P36 for now. That's cool. And we need... Okay, so thankfully this is both logs and beams for the state car. So let's do one at 16 at a time. That's 32 planks at a time. And our length is already at 91 meters. And our station is only 71 meters long. Okay, 79 meters. Did I make the station 80 or 70? I don't remember. Does it tell me? 70 meters. Crap. That's not a very long train. I guess I could delete it and make it larger, but that's only bringing in 16 of each good type initially. I almost want to double it. Two, three, four. 8. Max weight. Does it add to the weight when we load it with goods? I don't know. So this would be like plank, plank, plank. Or sorry, beam, beam, beam. Wood, 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 wood. And that would be a cart of 816. So 32 wood, 32 beam. 32 plank, 32 beam. And our length is 126 meters. I don't even know if this would be worth it given the running costs. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. I think maybe we should back off on one each. So we'll get rid of these two. Now it's 102. Our running costs didn't go down that much, actually, did it? 147, 156. Yeah, it did. It dropped significantly. Okay, so 3 and 3. That's a pretty good train, I think. So there's our train, and his job is going to be to you're going to start at Williamstown Exchange, and you're only going to load because you're not getting anything back from them yet. And then add a stop here to Fillmore South, where you will unload. Let's wait for a full load. And it sucks because we're only going to get money in one direction, and not even that much because we still have to truck them in at this point. But at least we'll be moving a lot of product. Okay. Cool. Max speed, we didn't... 15 seconds. So now we need to look at changing... Oh man, I should have edited these first before setting up the route, because I bet when I delete this, it's going to go away. That was dumb of me. Alright, chain is 102 in length. So let's go to train and do stations, and I need this to be 105 in length. That sounds good. Lets me lay it right over the track. That's nice. And then can I just edit this? I cannot, so I need to delete you. And we need to make another 105 meter. It's a huge train station. It's probably not even that big. Starts you off at like 65 though, so that's almost double. Alright, did my train break when I did that? No, it didn't. Seems to be okay with that. We'll let you go, and then you'll stay here hopefully until we deliver those goods. And now we can look at our garage here. We need to build a couple more trucks here. So we'll do this. We'll buy you. Oh, I'm gonna run out of money here pretty quick. Let's keep letting it run while we do this. Oh, that's just gonna eat our operating costs though. I'm not playing smart right now. Okay, you go here and take a full load, and then that was planks, so we'll have you unload here, and we will save this as CR plank, and we'll call this Williamstown train transfer. Alright, and I'll only build one of you for now. So you can go, and then I need another train here, or another truck. And you are gonna go from our beams to here. Unload. Okay. And you are going to be CR beam. And you're going to be William transfer. Alright. Let's let you go as well. And then I need to build a depot and... Oh crap, this is going to be very expensive. I'm not going to have the money. Whatever, we'll make it work. I'm going to let the game run for a bit and start building up those. Hopefully I think we're still making money over time. If not, I might have just tanked this Let's Play series real quick. I'm in the wrong category. This is a road vehicle I'm actually looking for. Let's extend this out just a bit. Okay, there's our garage, and then we need to split that up. Why can't I build here? Please Please don't do that stuff where you can't connect. It's gonna drive me insane. Okay. Alright. It's at the end of the road. That'll be okay. Alright. We will wait to build those trucks. Hey, we're loading. It's almost done, actually. Sweet. It's not nearly... When we double up those cars, that should load even quicker. Are you getting anything? I don't think we have enough cars coming in for that. I don't know. Okay. Our first train ride. Let's follow it. It's cool. Looks nice. Furniture available after research. Nice. I think we went down that route. It's within the station, so it should unload pretty quickly. I think we need warehouses, right? Yes, I think we need warehouses. Let's do... We'll do 2 warehouses here. There goes all my money all at once. You're warehousing this, you're warehousing that. Those are both within range of you. And then I need, let's just do 2 trucks for now. It should be okay. And okay, so you are gonna do here. You're gonna load this. And I didn't build a road station over here. I have no money. Well, I could squeeze that in. That's sweet. But he's gonna have to come like this because we don't want him down that main street. That doesn't work well, is what we remember. Are you able to... There are no buildings servicing this. Could you? No, you couldn't. Okay. We'll do that. Please tell me this is gonna work. It's not gonna work. I knew it. I had a feeling it was too good to be true. I lose the money that I used for terraforming. That's okay. That's on me. How can I get this to fit so you're not mean to me? Can anything come out here? Does that actually connect? I don't think it connects. That doesn't connect at all. This building's in the worst possible spot. I'm calling it. Does that service it? It sure does. Okay, that eventually should branch that way. This being in a downslope is just terrible for me. And that breaks that. Okay, yep. There's just not a good spot to put this. I could. No, I don't want to do that. Just need to find a spot where this will just fit in and I don't have to worry about it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Okay. This is like pulling teeth. That is not an efficient route. And that would make it better, but no, we're not going to mess with it. Okay, so you are going from here. I already said that you're doing that, right? Yes, I did. And then you're going to stop here. We're going to unload. And you'll do a full load. No, you won't, because I don't want you blocking the station if we run out of resources. And I think I want you to know that you need beams. Cool. And then let's buy one more car with like the last of our money. Oh man, this is very expensive. You'll go here, we're gonna load, and then you're gonna unload here. Save as CR. What is that? Plank. And this is Fillmore. And you, I'm saving, oh, details, I want you to do planks. Cool. And you are CR, beam, Fillmore. Alright, let's release them all. No, no, no. Can you reverse? Yes, you can magically flip. That's nice. Why are you not unloading? Output to this building is set. Unload all units. Wait for full unload. Okay, that worked. Thank God. I was about to say we're about to be bankrupt. Nice. We delivered wood and beam. How's this looking? We are not very quick at filling this up. What's our holdup? Beams are our holdup? Why are beams our holdup? They shouldn't be. Okay, so we'll just buy another one. See if we can fix that. Alright, I'm watching our money right now because we're hurting. There's 8. 15. Yeah, we're still not quite getting to the point where we're caught up on beams. Still, that wasn't enough. Jeez. I guess I could double it one more time. And these guys are just running back and forth where a train is not supplying nearly enough. But, I mean, we're making money again, and we're servicing this town. Okay. I guess we're done with this part at least. Definitely need to optimize this as things go, but we have our first train. We've expanded to our first area, and we're servicing the 2 things that we wanted to service. So I feel like we did pretty good this episode. We need to look at maybe doing passenger routes next time on the train here, and then making this a multi-train line capable, because right now we just have it going back and forth, and that's not very efficient at all. I think I'm going to duplicate this guy one more time, because we are just... Oh, what? Oh, right. Wrong depot. There we go. Just had a heart attack. I was like, what do you mean you can't accommodate this? Yeah, we're keeping up with planks, and we're keeping up with beams, so we're doing well here. I'm looking at the time, and I realized I've gone over what I was trying to. I'm trying to keep these episodes shorter than 30 minutes, so apologies. Thank you if you stuck with me through the entire video here. Next episode, I think we'll look at maybe expanding our rail line a little bit. We are making tons of cash, so we're coming back from that huge expenditure. Let's repay our loan here. There we go. We're making money. Alright, cool. I will see you guys in the next one. Please leave me any comments if you want to see something specific in the future episodes, like something that we should be working on. I'm kind of just going as the game comes and figuring my way out, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated. But it looks like we're able to come in and take a full load and go back, which is what we were wanting. And our metal fabrication is done. That will probably be another thing we can start next episode. All right, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.